반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
So Kang-ju has finally uncovered the secret behind Changrum Laundry's 10 billion won. While So Kang-ju doesn't know exactly whose money it is, he suspects it's the 10 billion won his mother Baek Ji-yeon lost. He remembers how much she struggled because of the loss and how their family situation became dire. With the money seemingly in the hands of the laundry owner, So Kang-ju is torn. After much deliberation, he decides to confront the truth himself. One day, she noticed So Kang-ju near the laundry. However, she didn't think he overheard their conversation, so she didn't pay much attention to him. But secrets never stay hidden forever. Who will uncover the truth about the 10 billion won first? Could it be the employees of Love Capital? This thought also worried So Kang-ju. Even if someone eventually finds out, it seemed like it would take time. But surprisingly, So Kang-ju was the first to uncover the truth, even sooner than he anticipated. While overhearing a conversation between Bong-hee, Gil Rye, and Man-duk, he learned that 3 billion won had been lost due to his mistake, and 800 million won was spent by Darim to fix her eyesight. If she weren't connected to the laundry, So Kang-ju would have immediately called the people from Lab Capital, who usually resolve matters through force, to settle the situation. He can't help but worry about the consequences. The important person involved is Darim. Darim was the one who first made So Kang-ju feel love. He had lived alone with his unmarried mother, Baek Ji-yeon, until he was 15. Though he grew up with wealth, he never had a father, and his grandfather couldn't fill that role. The lighter with the bare image left by his grandfather was something So Kang-ju cherished, but it ended up causing a fire in the laundry. However, meeting Darim again, who shared a tender moment with him 8 years ago, using that lighter turned it into a meaningful memento. So Kang-ju had faced many hardships in life. Despite being born into a wealthy family, he lacked the guidance of a father. His new father figure, Ji Sung-don, was distant and demanding, and So Kang-ju always had to strive for perfection to meet his standards. Life wasn't easy as it seemed, and So Kang-ju lived alone without anyone to confide in. Then, 8 years ago, he met Darim at a university scenario class. He was drawn to her beauty and her talent in writing scenarios. When Darim suggested spending the night together, So Kang-ju agreed. Despite her poor eyesight, he didn't find it odd or pity her. He saw a kindred spirit in her, as both felt restricted in some way. Darim by her eyesight and So Kang-ju by his circumstances. So Kang-ju's dream was to become a film director, and his time with Darim was one of the few moments he felt truly himself. After enlisting, he lost touch with her, and it wasn't until after returning from studying abroad in the US that he saw her again on a crosswalk. Darim's eyesight had been fixed, and she was now working in her father's company. She was now a much more prominent part of So Kang-ju's life, and through her, he was able to momentarily forget his own troubles and embrace life more fully. When Darim cried because of a personal trial, So Kang-ju wanted to comfort her. Despite his own feelings of rejection as Ji Sung-don's son, he was consumed with concern for Darim. His love for her was clear. This love has led him to struggle with the issue of his mother's lost 10 billion won. Though his mother could live comfortably without it, their strained relationship with his stepfather, Ji Sung-don, has made things more complicated. Finding the 10 billion won seems to be the right thing to do, but there's also the issue of Love Capital's involvement with the laundry. They might resort to violent methods to uncover the truth. So Kang-ju has been trying to figure out a solution with Bong-hee. Through their conversations, he learned that Bong-hee was initially tempted by the money because of Darim's eyesight, but she wanted to return the remaining sum. So Kang-ju plans to step back and find a reasonable solution. While he has no authority over his mother's money, he realizes that revealing the truth could lead to taxes, fines, and potential imprisonment for Bong-hee and Darim's grandparents. Therefore, keeping the money hidden and resolving it quietly seems to be the best option. So Kang-ju had once considered asking Cha Tae-woong to repay the 10 billion won, but it wouldn't make sense for Tae-woong to be the first to discover the truth. The key, however, is the sweet romance romance between Seo Kang-ju and Darim. Through this process, Seo Kang-ju will prove himself trustworthy to Bong-hee, and Darim will come to trust him as well, and they will fall in love. Seo Kang-ju hopes the financial issue is resolved quickly so he and Darim can focus on their relationship.
'Cause you are